All right, here's the update. We got busy, worked on this. So we didn't film much, unfortunately, but you guys pretty much seen everything we've been doing anyways. It ain't much different. Some things aren't so pretty. We had to build these, make them from scratch because we didn't have the right stuff. But shocks are all on. All the link bars are built. Axles are sitting where they need to sit. Everything's pretty centered. I think we moved the shocks over. A lot of things were off and not right. Everything's good now. You can see, the shock might be tilted a little bit. That'll probably come forward a little bit once it's more at ride height. This is just sitting out in the bump stops. It'll go up probably another foot from here. It's gonna be a big truck. But yeah, it's a mess in here now. There's stuff everywhere. But at least it looks like a truck now. So that's huge. Well, not a truck, but you know what I mean. Mega truck, Tahoe, whatever. Still got a ton of work to go. The big things, let's see. Engine. 6.0s together. If the heads are torqued, new camshaft, new lifters, valve springs, a bunch of stuff in there. Still a high mileage 6.0, but wake it up a little bit, run it for a little while, and when it goes, it goes. But so that's pretty much ready to go back in, just about. The biggest thing we're working on is transmission. Transmission guy fell through, so I think we're gonna do it ourselves. And the worst thing that could happen is it don't work. That'll suck, but it is what it is. But so turbo 400 going in here. Once that's in, we can start working on gearbox. Got to do mounts for that. Get that up in there. There's some finish welding that's got to be done still, I believe, inside on like the link bar mounts and whatnot. Just, yeah, some finish welding still to go. Start cleaning up and painting. Most of the cradle's good for paint. Clean up this stuff that's been welded. Link bars, I gotta clean up all the link bars. Rear axle's relatively cleaned up. Probably some loose stuff I see. Yeah, I don't think I hit the center chunk at all. I think I just got the axle tubes. But we'll go around all this, get that cleaned up, get that ready for paint. Front axle has not been touched yet. Let's see, we got to get the ram on there. We have the ram mounts. I need a castle nut though for the end there. That'll be on steering. Measure for steering lines or hose, whatever you want to call it. We need 18.4 tires. I think we have 2, but if we can find 4 that are better, definitely. We will need centers cut for the wheels he has, or find new wheels, or we have to figure all that out still. Got to build drive shafts. We got most of the parts for drive shafts. I mean, we've been collecting and whatnot. And any guesses what that came off of? Purple. Maybe a purple and green Jeep. We'll let you guess on that one. But just got a bunch of drive shaft parts collecting. And then brakes. We're gonna do brakes on each axle. That'll be a big one. And after that, we'll run stock fuel system, so we don't gotta worry about any of that stuff. Stock cooling system, fans, stock. So none of that's gotta be built. Maybe a little mud proofing on the sides, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. That's getting way ahead though. Steps. These running boards will be coming off both sides. Like to build a step. We're gonna go with a electric winch controlled step. Pretty much like the ones Jim's been building on his builds. Probably do at least one side first. That'll be nice. Maybe driver side, maybe, I don't know what side. We'll pick a side first, build that one, then go from there. I think we're still, I think a lot of us all have our own little idea in our head. We'll just have to come together and see what works. But other than that, it looks like a truck at least. Finally. So that's really cool. So here's just a little update for you. I'll probably add more to this video as we do more. That way it's a fuller video. Give it at least a 15-20 minute video. We tried to put a little nitrogen in these shocks. Well, tried to lift it up and it didn't go so well. So I think that'll be a job for Alan. But what else has he got? Oh, bolts. Need a lot of bolts still for it. Spacers. You got a lot of, oh, those are washers. Right there. Spacers. So we got all them. I believe enough to do all the 4-link bars. Shocks will just see washers. Or, I don't know, maybe make a spacer. We'll figure that out as we need to, but everything needs to be spaced out, tight, and then bolted down. This is just a very loose roller. Hell yeah. Nope, it was a good day. Finally got to see this come together. Very good day.
What did you do? Run out of gas?
Fuel?
What did you unplug? Oh. Yeah, on the full side. That's funny. I'm like, man, this thing started right up.
I'm like, man, it's running out of gas or something.
That's funny. I'm like, man, it ran when I left. Plugged in. I'm like, without the mat sensor plugged in,
Hey, we unplugged everything.
it does too. Try that.
Crap off the walls. Free rev. You're gonna hear a lot of that at Mud Jam.
Blowing up, it's going to be 102 sensor reading. Yeah.
Two different headers, right?
No, we have no O2 sensors. We have. It hasn't ran long enough to even give it something, learn it something. They use this.
Handbraking, what's that?